Hello everyone, my name is Mohammed Al-Diwani and today I'll explain to you plagiarism. The subject is plagiarism, the object of it. First thing, what is plagiarism? I'll explain to you what is plagiarism and I'll explain the definition. The second thing is how to avoid the plagiarism. I will give you 5 examples of how to avoid the plagiarism and be in the safe zone. The third and the final thing, what are the punishment of the plagiarism? I will give you an example from a college in New York that called the Casavana and what kind of punishment they do in their college to the students that do plagiarism. What is plagiarism? Plagiarism is presenting ideas of another author as your own without taking their permission. As you can see here of the definition, what is plagiarism? Plagiarism is presenting work or ideas from another source as your own with or without consent of the original author by incorporating into your work without fully acknowledgement. Which means that you cannot take another work of another author without taking their consent. That is what is plagiarism. You can avoid plagiarism by following these steps. First, keeping track of the source of your content in your research. That means that you put the author's name or his address in your paragraph. Don't leave it just like that. The second is prephrasing or quoting from your source by using a paraphrase tools and editing your own ideas, which means you need to put the author's name between 2 parentheses or some images to point that this is not my work, this is someone else's work, but I copy it from him. The third, crediting the original author in a text caption and your own reference list, which means that you need to put the author's name or the other people that you took your project from and put them in a list in the right order, not put them in a random place like the third and the first or the first and the third. You can't do that. The fourth, using a plagiarism checker before you submit. That is available in some university that names a plagiarism checker, which like a tool that checks your project before you submit it if there is some plagiarism or not. The fifth, using GenEffect, all tools responsive outpost might be detected by an AL detector. In some university, they have a tool that called LA detector. That LA detector will check if your paragraph or your project have some plagiarism or not. If it has, they will tell you. If it's not, they will not tell you. What is the punishment for plagiarism? I actually took those from New York College. It calls the Casavana has developed a step-by-step system of punishment. The first one is the paper fails into the anti-plagiarism test for the first time, which means that your paper, if goes into the anti-plagiarism test and failed, first thing, for the first time, the students will receive a low grade, which will make you fail the course. The second thing is additional lecture in ethics. They will tell you more and more about punishment for plagiarism. And the third one, in classes with a tutor, and that tutor will help you to learn more about punishment for plagiarism and will tell you what is plagiarism. The second one is infection will result in the students repeating the entire course. All progress will be annihilated, which means that whatever you do in the course that you are taking now, you will fail it, and all your progress you will be starting again, and you will fail the course and you will start again. The third one, or more infraction will result in expulsion from the university, which means that the students will be expelled from the university and maybe he will not go to another college because of plagiarism. In the end, thank you all for listening. I was with you, Mohammed Diwani, and I hope you enjoyed.